On a late summer night in New Hampshire, Rudy Giuliani, former mayor of New York City, found himself at the center of a dramatic and dangerous incident. At 81, Giuliani is no stranger to the spotlight, but this time it wasn't about politics. It was about a life-or-death moment on Interstate 93 near Manchester. While traveling as a passenger in a Ford Bronco, Giuliani's evening took a sudden turn after a desperate plea for help on the roadside. What began as a routine drive quickly escalated into a multi-layered emergency involving a domestic dispute, a heroic intervention, and a violent car crash. Giuliani's decision to stop and help set off a chain of events that would put him directly in harm's way. The night's events unfolded rapidly, drawing in local law enforcement and emergency responders already nearby for another call. For Giuliani, this was a night defined not by politics, but by compassion and crisis. August 30th, 2025, will be remembered for a single act of kindness that led to an unexpected and perilous ordeal. Sometimes fate intervenes in the most unpredictable ways. Before the crash, Giuliani and his driver noticed a woman in distress, frantically flagging down cars on the side of the highway. He instructed his driver to pull over, learning she was fleeing a domestic violence situation. Giuliani called 911 and stayed with her, offering comfort until police arrived. His willingness to help a stranger in crisis revealed a different side of the public figure. The police, already en route, responded quickly thanks to Giuliani's call. Once the woman was safe with law enforcement, Giuliani and his driver returned to their vehicle, ready to continue their journey. But just as they merged back onto the highway, the night took another, far more dangerous turn. In a matter of minutes, Giuliani's act of compassion would place him in the path of disaster. Sometimes, doing the right thing comes with unexpected consequences. The next moments would prove just how quickly everything can change. Moments after rejoining traffic, Giuliani's Ford Bronco was struck from behind by a speeding Honda HR-V. The impact was violent, sending both vehicles spinning off the road and into the grassy median. The crash left both cars mangled, the Bronco's rear crushed, and chaos at the scene. By chance, police and fire crews were already nearby for the earlier domestic call and witnessed the collision. Their immediate response likely saved lives as they rushed to help the injured. The crash was unrelated to the earlier incident, a tragic accident, not a targeted attack. Emergency responders quickly shifted focus to the crash victims, working to triage and treat injuries. Giuliani, caught in the wrong place at the wrong time, was now at the center of a new emergency. The night's events had taken a devastating turn. In seconds, a good deed had led to disaster. The high-speed crash left Giuliani with serious injuries, including a fractured vertebra, deep cuts and bruises. Emergency crews transported him to the hospital, where doctors assessed the full extent of his injuries. Despite the trauma, Giuliani's spokesperson reported he was in good spirits and recovering well. The medical team expects him to be released within days, a testament to his resilience. Supporters and the public have been reassured by updates on his condition. Giuliani's recovery will take time, but his positive attitude is aiding his progress. The focus now is on rest and rehabilitation. His ordeal is a reminder of how quickly life can change. For now, Giuliani's story is one of survival and strength. The road to recovery has begun. New Hampshire State Police launched an immediate investigation into the crash, securing the scene and gathering evidence. As of August 31st, no charges have been filed. The investigation is ongoing. Giuliani's spokesperson emphasized the crash was a tragic accident, not a targeted attack or connected to the earlier incident. The public was urged to avoid speculation and respect the family's privacy. The focus remains on Giuliani's recovery and allowing law enforcement to do their work. Support and well wishes have poured in from across the country. The events of that night highlight the unpredictability of life and the impact of a single act of kindness. As the investigation continues, the hope is for Giuliani's full recovery and a clear resolution. Sometimes heroism and tragedy are separated by only a few moments.